Hello, we are live. I see Nikki so far, and Virgil, Mr. Ops, which is Chantal's husband.
That's right.
This is my
Very
friend.
nice to see you.
This is my friend Chantal. We've been friends for many years, and this is her first live sale. She has a YouTube channel of her own. It's very successful and very enjoyable to watch. Please check out her channel. I always say this, but she has such a good storytelling ability about the items and about the trip and everything and just the experience. It's a very relaxing watch and it's a very interesting watch at the same time. So you need to check out her channel.
Oh, that's too kind.
And so knowledgeable too on top of that. So nice.
I try.
So I'm so happy to bring Chantal here because I want you to know my friend as well. Hi, Kathy. Good to see you.
Oh, hello.
I'm so glad everyone has come. And Mr. Ops, like I said, is Chantal's husband. Not, I almost said Nigel. I'm sorry, Virgil. I bet he gets that. Does he get that once in a while?
No,
Oh,
that I haven't. I've had people sing songs about Virgil
uh,
to him. So
right.
I don't know. It inspires poetry. So yeah, but not Nigel.
I don't know where that came from.
It's a new one.
So let's see. I'm just gonna check and see if I have missed anybody in the chat. Nope, not yet. Um, don't get Nigel very often. That's quite nice. Actually, I've been called much worse.
Yes.
Oh dear. um, so for those of you that are here and those of you who are watching on the replay, Chantal and I have jewelry today to sell. Chantal has some lovely brooches, and I have some mixed jewelry. I'm going to just do the usual intro that I do and talk about shipping and things like that, and then I will let Chantal talk about her shipping and her channel and whatever else she wants to talk about. So, as everyone knows, for me, I ship from Maine. Oh, and yes, all the information is in the description box below. Hi, Dee. It's good to see you. Oh my goodness. Okay, Chantal, Dee is like the queen. She is the queen.
Oh,
She
I'm
is
eating royalty.
yes, she is as far as I know, the first live seller on YouTube.
Nice.
So whenever we see Dee or whenever I see Dee.
Exciting.
So as I was saying, I ship from Maine. We both will need your real name, your YouTube name, your email address, and your full shipping address. Um, I invoice the day after the sale, and then I ship on Mondays. Any later, I let you know. Hello, Steph. Good to see you. Um, let's see. Yeah, then I like to have things shipped out my Monday. So if you can just pay the invoice over the weekend, that's awesome because I can ship things out then. I use Pirate Ship and trying to think. I know I'm forgetting something because I always do. uh, I think that's it. I know I'm missing something. Anyway, that's my spiel for now. I'll let Chantal take the floor, and I can never point in the right direction on StreamYard.
It's hard. It's okay. Hello, everybody. I'm so happy to see all of you. It's really thrilling for me. I've been to these sales as a participant before, and I've seen many of your names, and now I get to show you stuff. I'm so thrilled to be here. Thank you so much, Kathy, for having me. This is going to be fun. So, I don't think there's anyone I necessarily know from my channel here. I'm usually Aliceops, and I'm a part-time reseller. My husband is a full-time reseller. We go out to garage sales and flea markets, and the usual places, and pick up stuff to sell mostly on eBay. We love vintage stuff. We love antiques ourselves, like to collect and all of that. And I just like people, so I like showing the people what we get, and we can exchange and share on that. So I will tell you a little bit how it's going to work for anyone who's interested in buying something from me. We're in Canada, but we actually use a service that lets us ship from New York. So I have my little spiel here to make sure that I don't forget anything. So basically, our shipping on anything is going to be $4.99. Prices are in US dollars, just in case anyone wonders. If ever anyone is from Canada and they would like to purchase something, then, you can just get in touch with us and I'll send you a quote for the shipping, since it can be very different from the States. We can't do international shipping. I'm sorry about that. And so people who buy from me today will need to send their YouTube name, their PayPal email address, their real name, and full address for delivery. And you send all of that to chterien at gmail.com. I will spell it. CHT as in Thomas, ERIEN like Nancy at gmail.com. Billing is sent via PayPal next day after receiving winning buyer emails, and shipping once a week on Friday after payment is received.
Leanie has a question for you here on the screen.
Yes. Oh, Virginia. Yes, I know you. Well, thank you. I'm so glad to see you here. That's great. I've seen you on this channel before, so that's terrific. I think, yes, we're a winning combination. Kathy always has unique things that I love. So that
Leanie was wondering, or I'm pronouncing it right. She was wondering if it's $4.99 per item.
Yes,
I know it's not.
but we would do combined shipping.
So it's as many pieces into one box for $4.99
yes.
flat?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Oh, all right. Just wanted to make sure I put that on. There's your email again.
But you're welcome to ask as many questions as you like. I will try and answer to the best as I can.
Thank you, Virginia. So sweet. Everyone is so nice.
It's true.
And Leanie, am I pronouncing your name correctly? I always want to make sure. I'm kind of a stickler for that, making sure about that. So we have a good amount of people here, Chantal, and very quickly, and I'm going to attribute that to you. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. And we're going to have myself go first, just so Chantal can just watch.
And then we'll go into the groove. Yeah.
Exactly. So what I'm going to do, it's been a while. Let's see if I can do this right. Oh, I did it right. Yes. I would not be surprised, Virginia. Only when I pronounced it correctly. Oh, awesome. So you're pronouncing it correct.
So, that's good.
I'm going to start with, and this is going to be, I didn't put tags on anything. This is going to start at $8, Nikki, if you're still with us. I'll just give that a second just to see if she's here. I'm sure she is. And there's also, I wanted to mention there's also a lag of usually around 8 seconds or so. There we go. There she is. Yep, I knew she was here. So starting at $8, this is just it's an Avon necklace. But it's this pretty shade of blue with like that jelly belly. It's not jelly belly, I don't think, but that jelly belly look. And then the pretty light blue rhinestones around. It looks like, what is that stone? Aquamarine, but it's not. Very pretty though. And the back is kind of cool. If I can get it to lay right. There. You guys, I always struggle with jewelry. Here's the back. It's really cool looking, actually. It says Avon. It's right at the bottom. I don't know that I should be able to see it, but it is there. And we have a nice long chain. It measures
Beautiful.
just over 12 inches all the way down with the pendant. Oh, I see Geneva at 8. Thank you, Geneva. Try the Janine's hand trick.
Mm-hmm.
But my nails are horrible. I apologize.
No.
It really does catch the light, as you can see. I am going to have to get myself a bust to hold jewelry on, I think. Oops. Get a little bit easier. And I'm going to go ahead and count it down. So we have Geneva at 8. If anyone's interested, only 9 or higher. Going once. I can't remember if we put that in the chat or not, Mickey. There it is. Going twice. Very pretty with this color. I can. Oh, there we go. Pretty with the pastels.
Yeah.
Oops. And sold. So, thank you very much. Thank you, Geneva. All right, it is Chantal.
Oh, nice. Wow. Glad someone got that.
Me too, because I would have kept it.
Yeah, I understand that. Okay. Well, I've got a brooch. And this brooch is a red rhinestone brooch. It's a vintage brooch. I'd like to say $12 for this brooch. Vintage, probably early 60s, I would say, something like that. I've had this actually in my collection for years. And now it's time to move on, but I do love the red stones.
That is so pretty.
I just feel like that's something I could eat. It's not signed, mind you, but well constructed. The clasp is...
Virginia is asking if there's a cat on it.
If there's a cat. No, there is just geometric design, I would say, but not meant to represent anything in particular. And it's a bit dark, so I know it's not obvious to see, but it's all prong set rhinestones.
Nice. Prong set is very desirable.
Yeah, that's it. You know that they really thought before, putting that together. It's just nicely put together and has that glamorous appeal.
Nikki is seeing a Scotty dog in the middle. It's one of those big blot tests.
It's a brooch that makes you dream.
Right? It's
dreaming
perfect.
of dogs or cats or...
It's great coming into the fall season for sure, and the reds and the
and the holidays. Yes, you're so right about that. So that's a fun thing, and I can put it away for now.
Okay. And please give us a shout, everyone, or anyone, I should say, if you saw it and missed it.
Sure.
All right. So where do I go next here? I am going to go with a vintage necklace, and it is starting at $6. And it's mother of pearl. It kind of reminds me of those coin pearls, but it's mother of pearl. And you can see there's like little divots and such sort of in the mother of pearl. I don't think this is faux mother of pearl. I think it's actual mother of pearl, but I could be wrong. but this certainly looks like the buttons that we see.
Yeah.
And it's heavy for its, for what it is. It's heavy. So, gosh darn, you guys should just do this. It's really summery. It's great with that color, actually. I always say.
Yeah. That's what I think. It's lovely and glistening and
Right.
very summery.
There we go. I mean, it's the same thing going up and down clearly, but I'll show you the whole length of it here. Flip it around. Oh, and then we have a barrel clasp, which also tells me it's vintage. I don't think we see as many barrel clasps these days, or honestly, this kind of style. Oh, thank you, Nikki. The jewelry that I don't end up selling back in my collection, and I need to stop it. Oh gosh, it is pretty though. That'd be great for it's like, okay, you're going out, I'm wearing a plain tank top, maybe I can spiff it up. Boom, there you go, you spiffed it up. And it did just get stuck in my braid though. There we go. All right, so I am going to set this one aside and take it back to Chantal.
All right. And just before I show you my next brooch, just wanted to share something with you. Behind me, there are some brooches that I've pinned to this curtain. And sometimes people ask me, I know you can't see them very well because I'm in focus, so they're not in focus. But sometimes people ask me, yeah, but I don't always want to wear jewelry, so I don't really buy it because I don't go to that many places where I would wear jewelry. But there are ways to display jewelry or just to incorporate it in your life, of course. At some point, I visited a home in Europe where the owner had done this sort of thing. They had pinned some brooches to one of their curtains, either to swag it or just along the curtain, and just give it another style, And I thought, yeah, there's a lot of ways to enjoy jewelry in our life.
Instead of being tucked away in a drawer somewhere.
Yeah, and sometimes why not? So there you go. And this time I have this for you, dear audience. I have this brooch, which is a crown trifari brooch.
Trifari.
It's crown trifari. It's all faux pearls. I like the swirly gold tone. Again, I think, we're saying the 60s. And I'm thinking $12 for this brooch. It's signed at the back, of course, Crown Trifari. And nothing is missing. The clasp is in good working condition. The gold tone may have a little wear to it. Sometimes I know it's hard to really show, how well it will look in real life, but all the same, I just think a lovely design that's elegant, but it's got that little unique interest to it, and fun to have a little bit of regal looking trifari in your collection.
Strangely, it almost reminds me of a swan. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, I could almost see that. Like the head there, or it's got that very graceful movement.
Yes, absolutely. These look great on blazers. You remember the 80s, the power brooches?
You're so right about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is it for this one. Okay. And I'll put it away for now.
Okay. All right. Whoops. Oh, Leanie sees a swan as well.
There you go.
Okay, up next, starting at 5. Trying to see the best way I can display these. I have these vintage pierced earrings, or at least vintage style. They look like buttons. They could be buttons transformed, vintage buttons transformed into earrings. I'm not sure. But as you can see, I'm not sure what kind of what they used, but it's kind of like a silky-esque kind of look. It looks like a pin cushion. It kind of looks 70s. Just a pair of earrings starting at, I don't know if I said or not. I think I said 5. Yeah, starting at 5. Oh, yes. She already put it in there. Claudia is here. Hello, Claudia. Claudia, you need to stay because I think there's something that you will want from Chantal. So, yes. Or, I mean, no pressure, but just stick around. Oh, gosh. And so they are like a lavender, and I've lost my focus. Literally. Purple and green.
Yeah, that's a beautiful combination of colors.
It's fun. It's fun if you like. And they're not, like screaming at you either. But here's the back. Let me put one down here. I'm going to drop. I actually think that possibly I think someone made buttons into earrings.
Right.
But I think it's a lovely idea.
Yeah.
So you can imagine that was down a dress or something like that. You know what a lovely idea would be is like if you have a family member, say, and you're having a difficult time parting with belongings, clothing, maybe do something like this. Take buttons off and wear them as earrings, and you'll have a piece. I mean, obviously isn't anybody I know, but without having to keep everything, I know it's very difficult. I don't know why I'm talking about that, but it just kind of came to me. Like, wouldn't that be a nice sentimental way to sort of hang on to things still? If that makes any sense. That was kind of depressing. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's good.
I was just thinking to myself, I think that's something I'd want to do. So it just kind of came to mind. But maybe that's what someone did. Who knows? Anyway, moving on. Moving on. I am going to back to Chantal. There we go.
All right, then. Well, I will introduce, since Kathy said that, introduce this piece of jewelry. Ta-da! Can you see it? It's a little hard to see. Let me do this a little differently. Ta-da!
Oh, it's so pretty.
I have this vintage enamel swan. Sorry, it's coming out a little blurry and
sometimes the light is our enemy.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Claudia says, ooh.
This I'm thinking $8 for. And little swan, it is not marked. It is simply a little bit older and enamel, lots of greens and reds, a little blue, and just gracefully looking like it would look good on your lapel or your blouse. But yeah, anyways, the light, I wish the light could be a little more helpful right now.
I don't know if it makes a difference, but when I do the hand trick, it has to focus on my hand first.
On your hand first.
Yeah, and once it focuses on my hand, I know it will focus on the item, usually.
Okay, that looks better.
Oh. There, yes. Oh, that's so pretty. Enameled pins, enameled anything is so pretty.
Yes, you can really get this vibrance, sort of, the radiance of the item, really. A Christmas swan, yeah, I like that, exactly, So that's what I've got in the bird world.
And we've got, it looks like blue, green, red. What do we have?
Yeah, it was mostly that, I would say. Green, red, and a little bit of blue.
Because as you got closer, I kept seeing more colors. Like there was a.
That's it. It's like a little light show here.
Yeah, it's very pretty. Very, very pretty. All right. Okay, we'll switch back over to me.
Mm-hmm.
See. All righty. What do I open here? I'm going to go with a bit of cloisonne.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot to look up the name. And I'm sorry, I have to keep looking back at my notes here because I hate to put the stickers on these things.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so this one is starting at 6. Oh, Virgil is asking everyone if it's too dark there. Hello, Kathy. Right, right, exactly. The chat just jumped. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you, Nikki. Okay. Did I say starting at 6? I can't remember. Too many things on my mind. Yes, because Nikki's behind me. That's right. Okay. So it is this piece of cloisonne and is marked S. I think it's SITI. If anybody's familiar with that. And sometimes it doesn't want to focus on my hand either. Let's try it. Try it this way. Sorry, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get it in a sec.
It's well worth the wait.
There. Oh. Okay.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
better.
Like I said, the shine is just so kind of like Chantal's swan pin. There's a lot of different colors worked in there. There's blues and reds. Oh, and there's a butterfly. Wow, I never. There's a butterfly, and I guess that's an iris. Would you say?
Or an orchid.
Orchid?
An orchid or an iris? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Oh, thank you. And here's the back. Of course, I would say this is probably from the 80s. Whoops, and it has the roll clasp there. I actually have it unrolled for some reason. I guess I do have one brooch. I forgot I had one brooch.
Aha!
Oh, delicious. There we go. And also has kind of an interesting shape. It's not just perfectly round. It's kind of like almost a chubby clover.
Yeah.
Very pretty. And I like the iris. Kathy says iris. Okay.
Iris. There.
Almost like cameo type pins too. They look great. Like that gothic kind of look. Yeah.
Yes.
Hello, Jeannie. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming.
Hello.
She comes. She's one of my regulars. I
love
it.
Nice.
I mean, well, everyone is one of my regulars, honestly. That's here, but it's so good. Every time somebody comes, I'm like, another regular. Okay, so I am going to switch back to Chantal. Now we'll set that aside.
Right. And another thing that I will point out and share with you, when I was talking about these brooches behind me on the curtain that I've put up there, they're a little bit of an homage to my father as well. My father passed away over 12 years ago, but when I was a little girl, he was very artistic, and he was a collector of spirits, of alcohol. He didn't really drink ever, but he liked collecting the stuff. So I guess maybe I have the collecting bug from him. He had made this display cabinet and had decided that in the glassed-in bays, he would display different decanters and alcohol and all of that. And he would stucco the inside. And he said to me, would you have in your play jewelry and in the jewelry that people give you to play pretend with, would you have broken bits of jewelry? I'm going to put it in there, and it's going to look like an Aladdin's cave, like a treasure place. And so we started building that together, and that's a very fond memory. So, jewelry just brings people together. And the next brooches I have are from a sale we went to this past weekend. And they are hand-painted brooches depicting French bulldogs. So if anyone is a fan of French bulldogs or dogs in general. Here they are. I just thought they were so uncommon. I have never seen these. And they're even signed, you know, because obviously hand painted. I think they're very beautifully made. A lot of details. Little dogs have an expression on their faces.
Those are great dogs too. They're so much fun.
This one is on wood, and this one is like on a little stone.
Oh, that's cool.
I just, very sweet. Just, you know, kind of handmade, amateur, but they're just fun for the animal lover. And I would do this for $8 for the two. $8. So if anyone would like a little pooch to put on their lapel, they can definitely think of these. I can put them aside for now, and if you think you might want them, you can just let me know. And there you go.
And we can do a recap at the end as well.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so, all right, so up next, I keep looking over. Okay, I'm going to start this one at 6. It's a vintage necklace. It's beaded. It's a lavender color. It's
yeah,
probably not quite translating as pretty as it really is, but let me see. So here's the clasp. I think the best, for some reason, if I lean on my elbows on the computer, things focus.
That just makes me gasp. That's so soft and lilac and
There is some, thank you, and there is some wear here on the back of the of it, and I don't know what this kind of clasp is called, but I would refer to it as a pinch clasp. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
You have to pinch it. So, is there another name for it? Do you know, or that kind of clasp?
I don't know personally. I'm sure there is, but I don't know it.
Right.
That's a good description. Pinch it and it goes in.
Yeah, and it's if you heard it click, it's in there nice and good. It has going down. Okay, so these are swirly. If you swirly, get my face out of here. Come on, you can do it. Come on, camera. That's what you're for. There we go. It's a distance thing. Now, as you go down, there are Aurora Borealis types of beads. However, I believe they are like flashed, if that makes sense, Aurora Borealis. So it can scrape off, wear off, that sort of thing. But, and they're not heavy. They're not heavy like real Aurora Borealis, I feel like. But still, catch a light, quite pretty, kind of in amongst the pearls.
For sure.
And I love the clasp. I'd almost wear it this way, just for the clasp to show.
Yeah.
How pretty is that?
Sometimes people do, don't they? Yeah.
Yep. And how pretty, I mean, again, the things they thought of back then, how pretty is that on the back of your neck, the nape of your neck? What a pretty thought. You know, I just like how they used to do things.
Yes.
Hello, Bridget. It's good to see you. I have done a couple of sales with Bridget. Unfortunately, the second one I did with her, they were working upstairs, and there's a lot of noise. We're gonna have to do another sale when it's quieter here.
Oh,
she's wonderful, and she's so supportive of the community, and she's just the biggest sweetheart. And I met her through Claudia K Vintage. Actually, she had her sale on her channel. So it's really neat how you get to meet people through here. It's a lot of fun.
True.
And again, picks up the light. And I like this with your authentic vintage clothing too. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to switch back to you. And there we go.
Right? I will show you a sort of brutalist MCM kind of looking brooch. It has some faux pearls on it, and it's all gold tone all the time. And sort of explosions of metal all around it. And I'm going to say for this, $10. Yeah, I really like the way it is a very dynamic looking thing. It's almost like it, gosh, it's just a living thing. It still retains a certain elegance because it's a pared down kind of look. But yeah, just something that attracts your eye. It's somewhat unusual because it has that kind of modernist, brutalist kind of style. It is not signed.
I've always loved brutalist. When I learned about brutalist, I kind of learned about it accidentally.
Yeah. As I did, yes.
Yeah. Isn't that funny? I had found a necklace when the jewelry bags used to be cheap at Goodwill.
Yeah.
And there used to be so many good things in those bags. And I looked someone up and it said brutalist style. And I was like, what's brutalist?
Yeah.
And I just love that. I call it incidental learning. Just picking up knowledge by looking up something else. And so, yes, I love the brutalist style. It's beautiful.
Absolutely. I love how they combined here that sort of harshness of the brutalist shapes, but the softness of the faux pearls, and
yeah,
that's what's great about jewelry.
Brooches always, this is my almost should be a tagline, always look great on a denim jacket.
Oh gosh, yes.
Any brooch looks amazing on a denim jacket.
It's true.
You can be super fancy, full of rhinestones. You can be brutalist. You can be super feminine. It all looks really nice for some reason.
Yeah, and the contrast is just fun,
It really is. It's like every time I get a brooch for myself, I'm like, would this look good on a jean jacket? So, of course it would. All right. Well, I just did something to my computer screen. Hold on one second.
All right.
Okay, there we go. I went full screen and that startled me. Like
you're in another dimension.
Yes. I was like, I've lost the chat. Okay. So up next I have starting at, gosh darn, I need to be, here we go. Starting at $6. Mm-hmm. It is a piece of dichroic glass. It's modern. It has red, come on. There we go. Red and silver and like a burnt orangey color. Great for this time of the year. And you can see there's like stripes. It's a pendant. And then the back is white. Now you can see right there, there's a little nub. And I literally went like this. Just, I can't feel it at all. I can feel it like this for sure, but I cannot feel it here any which way. So I don't know. I made sure of that before I even brought it because I was like, I'm not selling a pendant that hurts anybody.
No, that's it.
But it's that dichroic glass, which I feel like is picking up in popularity as well as like the lampwork glass. Come on. There we go. And these really are quite a statement. They stand out when you wear them. It's not going to stay there, but.
Oh, yeah.
And usually I've found anytime I've ever seen anybody wearing a piece of dichroic glass, people are like, where did you get that? What's that from? What is that? Like, it's always a conversation piece, usually.
You're so right. It's always unique. They're all different from one to the next. And the way they capture the light is just, it's like a little piece of art.
It is. I was just noticing the red mark in the middle almost looks like a lady in a dress, kind of with her bustle in the back, kind of coming up a little, and she's moving. I don't know, you're probably not seeing it, but this is her head. This is her dress.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I like it.
Like the silhouette of a lady in a big poofy dress walking that way.
That's true.
Oh, Steph says you have such wonderful enunciation and cadence with your speech. Are you a theater performer? It is lovely on the ears. I agree. I
I
agree.
just read that. Thank you so much. I'm glad it's pleasant on the ears. I mean, that's, you always hope that. I don't, I performed a long time ago. I used to do some acting, just amateur stuff. But yeah, so I've always been interested in that sort of thing, and yeah. Aside from that, it's just me. It's the wonder of me. Thank you so much. That's very sweet of you to say.
I agree. All right. Well, I have. Well, back to you. I gotta.
Me. All right. All right. Let's see. This is going to be glittery, so I hope the camera is going to be kind with me.
All right.
Let's see if we can make this work. Okay. Okay. So this is a butterfly. And the butterfly has, I'm going to say that's crystal, little crystals in it. I thought it might be Swarovski at first when I picked it up. I was really looking for a mark because I find that the crystals are very, very pure. They're beautiful colors and they really sparkle. And of course, there's faux mother of pearl as well. And sorry. So there you go, little brooch, but it is not signed. However, I still think it's beautiful quality. And along with that comes another butterfly, which is just rhinestones and sweet and smaller. And so both of them would go for $10. $10 for the butterflies.
Well, that's a good deal. It's $5 each.
Yeah, there you go. I think I really like the fact that this bigger one is kind of asymmetrical. And yeah.
Are there the wings on on my right to your left? Are those like a cabochon-ish?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Like a faux mother of pearl, kind of raised, a little bit of a cabochon there.
Mm-hmm.
This wing is see-through and you have a couple of crystals, and then the other wing is full of crystals of
That's
different
beautiful.
colors.
Excuse me, I have Steph at 10.
So that's
for Steph.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, Steph, you're my first live sale. I'm all thank you.
That's awesome.
These will be making their way to you. I'm so pleased. $10 for
the are we doing it? We got to do a countdown.
Oh, sure we can.
Do you want to do that, or do you want me to do it?
I can do it.
Okay.
So for the butterflies at $10 for the two going ones.
And then we'll wait for Nikki to put that in, just because of the lag.
Sure. They're already flying. Going twice.
They're flying away.
For $10.
There it is.
And sold.
And I always wait just because somebody sometimes comes in right at the last second to announce the winner.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
And sold. There we go.
And sold to Steph. Thank you so much. They'll be winging their way to you. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you, Steph. And she sent her info. Awesome. Awesome.
Lovely.
Okay. So starting, I lost it again. Starting at $8, I have this little trinket box with it. It's purple, but it's a very dark purple with an elephant on it. We'll let that focus in a second here. There we go. Elephant with his trunk up and a little rhinestone in the latch. And it goes all the way around. It's very dark purple. There's the bottom. Now the fun thing about this is that it opens up. Oh, it opens up.
And smacks me in the face.
Right. Yeah. Faux mother of, oh, I guess it's enameled, but it has a faux mother of pearl look. And then with it is the elephant necklace that matches it. Same kind of texture as the bottom of the box. It's got his trunk up. We all like that. And a little rhinestone eye. I don't know who the maker is. Cannot find a maker.
Sweet.
And I always like to show the back too, so you have an idea.
Very cool.
I think my favorite purchase from Kathy was my stick from Kathy. I was just gonna say Steph bought an authentic shillelagh from me.
Oh.
I think it's hilarious. Oh my gosh, it was so funny when she bought it. She's like, "All right, send me the shillelagh." It was a fun find for sure too. Let me get the measurement. I actually have it clasped for some reason very far down. Oh, somebody has put an extender on this actually. All right, so it is about 11 inches with the elephant there. Again, very sweet.
Oh. Yeah.
Just the right size too. So honestly, I love the trinket box too. So starting at 8 on these, if anyone is interested. Oh wow, it looks like it's the exact same size. And it does have a magnet closure on that. So I'm going to set that aside. Get it back in there. And we'll move back to Chantal.
And here we go. Okay, this time it's a cactus. And this is silver. We tested it for silver. And
oh, nice.
It's just a fun, different thing. If you like Western wear or that kind of rugged look, maybe if you just like things that remind you of nature, just a nicely made thing. And at the same time, makes me think a little bit of brutalist items in a way. Because it has that almost handmade. I have no way of knowing if it was a handmade thing, but anyways. And I would like to start this at $10. And
denim jacket.
Oh, completely.
Can you imagine a cute little Western theme cluster with the cactus?
Yeah, exactly. You know, just a nice summery thing. It can be just something that reminds you of a trip you've done someplace. Or yeah, I thought, well, how often have I seen a cactus? You know, and that is also a silver cactus.
It's funny you would say that because I did take a trip to Texas back in 2008. And I kept saying, I want to see a cactus. And I said, I want to see this kind of cactus.
Yeah.
Like,
you know, almost a cartoon cactus. You know?
But I went to Dallas and they're like, you're not going to find one of those here.
I understand.
But I've always liked that. I always say this kind of cactus.
Exactly. I like how there's a thickness to it. You know, it's a sturdy cactus.
Yeah.
It's a friendly cactus. So there it is, $10 if anyone's interested.
Okay. All right. We're going to start this next one only because it's modern. I know our crowd likes vintage, so I'm going to start this at $6. It is a glass pendant necklace with a blue flower.
Oh, goodness.
Very pretty. you know who's keeping this if it doesn't sell.
Oh, what a beautiful color.
And as you can see, there's just, I don't know if they're trying for Millefiori anyway, right there.
It looks like Millefiori.
Yeah. If I could just, oh, my nails are awful. There's 2 beads like that. With itty bitty Millefiori. I think, yeah, those are the only ones. Let me just go down the necklace here. These varied types of beads and shades of blue and frosted white. And then the clasp is a toggle clasp.
Nice. Yeah.
How does one get one's face out of the camera? There we go. Oh, thank you. Nigel, just thank you, Virgil.
He's seen a lot of jewelry. He knows what he's talking about.
Exactly. And this is the back. Even in case you wanted to even wear it backwards, it's actually kind of cute on that side too.
My
Gosh. But this side is definitely more fun.
I think that's lovely.
I agree.
Wow.
And I love pairing this color with red.
Oh, yes.
That 1950s kind of look. It also looks lovely with this shade. This is actually more of a corally shade than it's coming across orange. I see Geneva at 6. Thank you, Geneva. It looks really nice.
So nice.
Should have done that at the beginning, but almost has a 90s look.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good thing Geneva just bid because
you'd be keeping that. It's really nice quality, and I've never seen a pattern like that under glass. It's
almost like a paperweight.
Exactly.
Very dimensional. There are, a couple bubbles in there, but so pretty. So I'm just going to go ahead and start counting it down. Going once. And going twice. Boy, is it hard to hold your hand steady. And so I feel like I'm going. I got to start taking classes. And sold. Thank you so much, Geneva. I appreciate it. All right, back to you, Chantal.
Goodbye. All right, here's one of my favorite brooches tonight. It is large and in charge. I love this brooch because it's that MCM aesthetic again, that mid-century modern, almost futuristic, atomic look. And I would say for this, $12. I was surprised that wasn't signed, but it is not. Got a great big cabochon on it, and the cabochon is actually, it kind of looks like lapis. It's a blue stone, and it has little gold flecks in it, just like lapis. But there's no way for me to test it. It could just be a synthetic stone, but it gives that look, And I mean, I've never seen another one like it. For all of its size, I find it still very elegant. You just wear that and maybe just a simple sheath, just a simple dress, that just dresses you all up. Very pop art. And yeah, just unique. It does its own thing.
I love it. The 4 little silver tone beads that are kind of surrounding it. It looks like.
I know what you mean, and it's almost like a little planet with other planets around it.
or what it makes me think of? It makes me think of a water droplet and the pattern it makes.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, that could be.
Yeah, looks like a splash.
here's the thing. And we will see later. We'll
Okay.
see.
All right. Actually, I didn't pick out another piece yet because I was just like enamored.
Yeah.
I was like, oh. Okay. How many was that? I feel like wait a minute. Did I do enough? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I should have 2 more. Okay. All right. So up next, this is starting at $6 again. It's a pendant. It's Leah Sophia.
Oh yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, I don't think she's or that company's in making jewelry anymore, but I could be wrong about that. So there is some abalone there. There's enameling with the green swirls and the silver pattern and I don't know if you'd call that a gold or a yellow pattern. All sorts of things going on there. There's the top. It even has a bit of interest. The bail, I should say. And here's the back.
Nice.
There's Leah Sophia.
Nice mixture of modernist and Picasso, you know.
Yes. Statement necklace for
Oh
sure.
yeah.
Oh. Just embarrassed myself. Oh no. Okay. And there's a lag, so
Oh yeah.
everybody hasn't seen that quite yet, probably. But anyway, oh yeah, and then there's that little one, a little round one down at the bottom. It's a lot to look at. Great with a plain white blouse. This is something I would wear with something very plain.
Yeah.
Just let it stand out. I think it's. Oh, and there's some more of those the little dots up here too. It's fun. Definitely an art piece.
It's got that architectural thing going on.
Right? It's quite interesting. Okay. So I am going to switch back over. Alrighty then.
And for my next piece, I'm going to show this brooch. It's very shiny.
Oh, that's pretty.
It's very neat. This is something else that I have not seen lots of. This brooch, I say $8. And it's almost like it's got these stones made out of mirror inside. They're very shiny. They have that kind of mauve pink kind of color to them. You can see that a little bit better at the bottom right now. And these blue rhinestones in the center. And what a jolly, yeah, bling bling is right. Just cheerful thing to wear. And, you know, to me, very, very 50s, 60s. You could just, you know.
That combo. Oh my goodness.
An American in Paris, Singing in the Rain, you know, wear that with a fluffy blouse. Just so glamorous. And unlike most things I've seen a lot of shiny brooches, but yeah.
I'm still here.
All right. Oh, Virginia, you were telling me that you would like this brooch for $8. Well, that is great to hear because I love this thing. I wanted someone to get this. This is lovely. Well, I guess we can count down. So going once.
That's so pretty.
Oh going. Oh, I couldn't wait for my lovely assistant. Going twice. And sold.
We'll just wait for it. And there we go. Sold
Sure.
to Virginia. She says, "Yay, mine."
Hey, yours. Oh, I'm so pleased. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Virginia.
Oh, I'm just thrilled.
Okay, so my last item already, and we are already at the 1 hour mark. That's pretty good. It's actually choice, and it's a weird combo, but it's starting at 4. And so you have your choice between, this is very itty bitty, and I don't know if they were earrings, but I would make this into a pendant. It's very itty bitty.
Thank you, Leanie. That's very nice to hear. Oh, gosh.
I think it's Avon, which is this little rose.
So dainty.
It is. It's so itty bitty tiny. The gold tone. It is a little over a half an inch, like 3/4 of an inch. So, but I think the tiny ones also look very nice if you're looking for a lighter, daintier look. Or you can also stack it with other similar types of necklaces, different lengths. So it's choice between this or something completely different, a hand-carved fish, wooden fish. Completely different. I don't know if it's a trout. I don't know what it is. But I thought he was fun, actually. Quite detailed. I think that's just part of a knot in the wood and just is how the wood is. Just, very well carved.
Yeah, that's unusual.
Yeah.
I like that he's splashing around or flying, you know.
Yes. Yeah, you could wear it, I mean, it'd be fun to just again, I think cluster, and you could have a bunch of fish just kind of swirling around,
Yes.
So, and I like the gills, how they're done. Upside down, yeah.
Upside down, yeah. Absolutely.
He's almost mermaid with his tail there.
Yes.
Oops. So yeah, again, a very interesting combo of choice, but I just figured they were on the small side, and one might be more interesting than the other. I think I will take, if this one doesn't go, I think I'll take it to my booth because it is, I live in Maine, so nautical type things go very well. So thank you. Thank you for doing that. It's always important to get the email address in there. So I am going to head and set those aside, and you have one more item, right?
I do.
Okay.
This one is pretty special too. Something I have not seen before. And it's a great big brooch. It represents Virgo. And it's on its original card. Originally, it was $10. I decided to let it go for $10 as well. So for $10, this Virgo maiden who is bringing you flowers. She's in her boho skirt there. She is just sitting in the field, having a great old time at some sort of music festival. And she's just intriguing. I love the hippie vibe. I love to think that, you would wear that on a t-shirt if you want. It's just a kind of silly but laid back, fun thing, very graphic. Wear it on something just, something very simple, and it would have a lot of splash, or wear it on a jacket, on a dark colored jacket, and that would work as well, just like a statement piece.
Mm-hmm.
Just unusual.
It's a lot of fun.
That
also very mermaid-esque.
Yeah, that's it. That's true. Mythical creature.
Right? Okay, so I am just going to run through really quick the things that didn't sell. Let's see if I can go in the right order here. So we had the mother of pearl necklace starting at $6. I'm just going to whip through them here.
Mm-hmm.
Starting at $6. If anyone's interested, and just shout out mother of pearl necklace. We had the lavender vintage necklace with the fall aurora borealis. It's flashed onto these beads. They don't feel like rhinestones to me. They feel like plastic, but it gives the illusion of aurora borealis with this pretty nape clasp. Did I start at that? I forgot already. Starting at 6 on that one. We had the elephant jewelry, or I'm sorry, the trinket box, and that was starting at 8 with the elephant necklace inside. We had the dichroic glass pendant starting at 6. And we had the Leah Sophia also starting at 6 with the abalone. There we go. And we had the Cloisonne pin starting at 6 as well. I guess I picked that number a lot. And this is the one that does not like to focus. So there we go.
Oh, yeah.
And finally we had the little dot earrings is what I called them. Where did they go on my list? Lost them. Where'd they go? Oh, there they are. Starting at 5. The little button turned pierced earrings. And then we saw my last item just a moment ago. So that was everything. Chantal, did you want to do a recap?
Sure. I will present again my Virgo pin. And that was $10 for the Virgo pin. I had for $12 this Space Age atomic lapis-like pin.
Love that one.
I do love that. I have the silver cactus. It's sterling silver. It is, remind me what it is. It is $10.
Just to let you know what the lag is right now, on my computer screen, you're still showing the water droplet pin.
Okay.
That's how bad the lag is.
That's fine.
Now you've just picked up the other one.
Oh no, the dogs are running away.
Oh no.
Dogs, I have a dog brooches, French bulldogs, hand painted, dog brooches.
Great gift.
For $8 for the 2 hand painted brooches. The swan brooch, which is enamel, and that was $8. 8 for the enamel swan brooch. The abstract brooch with the faux pearls, and that can be $8. $8 for the abstract brooch. And we still have the crown trifari brooch with the faux pearls and the swirls. $10 for that one. And the last one is the red rhinestone buckle brooch.
These are prong set. They're beautiful.
Exactly. Prong set. That is correct. And it is, we said, just going to make sure that's what we said, $12. $12 for the vintage prong set red rhinestone buckle brooch.
I love it.
And that is it.
Okay, let's see if I can remember how to put us both. Yep, there we go.
It's magic.
Well, thank you everyone for coming and for your purchases and just for hanging out with us and the lurkers. We both appreciate everyone being here.
So much.
And I want to thank Chantal so much for being so patient with me on getting a date together and everything.
Same here.
Oh.
It's just been crazy over here. So thank you for taking the time and guiding me through this experience so well. Thank you for access to your wonderful people.
Oh,
it's been so much fun. I love what everybody has to say, you know, the observations on the pieces and whatever. It's so interesting.
It's fun to just look at things together sometimes. That's
exactly it. It's like show and tell. It's almost like that's all I want.
Right, exactly. Virginia is suggesting black velvet. Yeah, sometimes that works. Sometimes you need a lighter, depending on what the item is.
Yeah, depending, but that's an option.
Yeah. Awesome. What else did I want to say? I don't think I'm doing a live sale myself this Thursday. I am actually going down to southern Maine for a little while, and yeah, I think I might be taking Thursday and just getting ready for that. So, but you never know, I might change my mind.
Thank you, Black Dog Vintage, who likes the pieces we showed and likes us together presenting things.
Oh yes, absolutely. Now, do you have any events, or are you planning a live sale on your channel, or?
I'm not straight away, but it's something that may be coming up in the near future.
Awesome.
I'd like that, if we can go through the next month or so is going to be very busy for us. So maybe after that, because this was a lot of fun.
Yes, I agree. So it's always so awkward to end a stream. It's weird.
It's like leaving the party. It's like, no, you go first. You go.
And I'm one of those people that it's the last one to go. So
that's good. It means we're having a good time,
Exactly. So yeah, I hope everyone had a wonderful evening. And I really, again, appreciate Chantal and her husband, Virgil, being with us tonight. And thank you, Nikki, for the starts and stops. And just enjoyed having everyone here. And we hope we can do this again soon. Everyone have a great night. I'm sure there's other sales going right now, so go check them out. And again, we'll see you soon. Have a great night, everyone.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Kathy.
Thank you. Bye, guys.